Hey guys, welcome to another video. In front of me I have three cars that I purchased out of Seattle. Two of them are Ford Escapes and the other one has a rotary engine. It's a RX-8. Unfortunately it is not an RX-7. But so this is the first time I've seen these cars. One of them is a clean title. The other two have some minor damage on them. But from what I hear, one of the cars starts but it does not go into gear. And it's one of the Ford Escapes. I don't know which one it is, but I really hope it's not the clean title one. This is the first time I see these cars. So this is the clean title Ford Escape. It's a 2001. Oh man, look at that. Window rolled down. I wonder if they don't work. If they don't, that's gonna be unfortunate. So this one actually has pretty low miles, like 101. I don't know what that is. And this is a 2001, I believe. 2001 Ford Escape. Oh, 103,000 miles, if you guys can see that. Let's open up the hood. I have had a whole bunch of Ford Escapes. This is now my first one. This is honestly probably number 12, if not more. So I am very familiar with these cars, but let's take a look underneath the hood. First, we want to check this. That's a good sign. Oil level just tad under the bottom, but I don't think it's enough to warrant any suspicion. So this has transmission fluid. This looks new, whatever that is, maybe some kind of purge. Let's see, coolant, just a little bit lower. Let's see if this thing will start on its own. Put the key in, and this is a very good sign. Oh, look at that, it started on its own. Okay, let's see what this is. We're gonna clear that, because every car I get, I clear it just to see how much I drive it. So coolant light is on, so possibly low. So it's a little bit under, and that could be throwing the code. Or since it's a clean title car, maybe radiator is leaking, and that's why the light is on. But let's actually see if this is the car that doesn't go into gear. No, we're moving. And now forward, look at that, smooth like butter. Whew. So I think the car that has the issues is that one. So window rolls up, curious why it was down. And that one works also. And this one, guys, is top of the line. I think it's XLT, but I know it's top of the line because it has 4x4, which it engages right there. It has the leather seats. It has the 3-cylinder, wow, 3-cylinder, 3-liter, 6-cylinder engine. I mean, it looks really nice. So far, I'm very happy with this car. We'll have to see what the coolant light is on for. Possibly it's just low on coolant, but you always have to ask, why is it low on coolant? Is it leaking, or did they just replace the radiator? So we'll see what's up with this car. Let's move on to the next one. And what I haven't mentioned to you guys, this is a one-owner Ford Escape. Had to move this bike out of the way, and I just saw why that car doesn't drive. So this is the damage I bought it with. I knew this, unfortunately, it went a little further in. So there's the support. So that will probably have to go to the shop. But under here, that's why. The drive shaft, or whatever it's called, came out. This bumper, probably cheap. You could find these for around 70 bucks, and headlight, I don't know, 60 bucks. So not a lot of damage, as long as I could figure out that, which I think won't be too difficult. And then this will need to get straightened out before I sell it. So this is a little bit of a project, a little bit more than I thought. But thankfully, this isn't a transmission issue, which I was actually really worried about. Let's see if this will start on its own. I see some blinking lights. Looks like this will start on its own. And this one is a newer one. It's a 05. And you can see it's 4-wheel drive all the time. Escape number 2. That looks good. Let's check that out. Oh, look at that fresh oil change right at the top. It's always awkward doing this with one hand. Transmission, fluid, yup, we are all set. Engine looks pretty darn clean. Hi, Noah. Yeah, that's a problem. Now let's start it for real this time. Look at that, started no problem. No warning lights on of any kind. Okay, so far, the 2 escapes, I'm not too worried about them. Honestly, I would say pretty good prices on both of them and something I can fix. Plus, it'll be content for you guys. So, stick around. And I suppose, best for last, RX-8. Oh man, this is pretty rough, especially on a white car. I don't know if it'll clean off or not. So I haven't had a rotary engine car at all, but it's nice that it's a manual. It smells kind of funny in here. Mileage is pretty low on this thing too for the year. I think it's a 07, 06, something like that. I don't know. But this is pretty cool how the doors open up. Run and drive, 124,000 miles, 2007, sold by Geico. And this has some engine work, like cold air intake, I don't know what else. This is what it looks like underneath the hood. This is pretty massive, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. What is it? Typhoon intake systems with K&N filter. Must add like 50 horsepower. So it's actually kind of cool that these are painted green. Although not the best job. But this had front end damage and this is what I saw. Just minor things here and there. I figured this car, if it has no mechanical issues, I'd be able to sell it as is, and that's still the goal. Just, you know, minor things. I want to break this wing. I think this is an engine cover, possibly. Nope. This goes somewhere in here. Oh, right against that. Curious why that's taken apart. So let's actually see if this thing will start. But first, let's check all of this. Dang, that's tight. Looks fine. Where's the oil dipstick on a rotary engine? Found it. Oh, right down the center. You guys can't really see that. Probably won't focus, but it looks good to me. Got the jump box on it, and it's alive. Of course, if it did have a check engine light, it probably won't show us since the battery has been dead. But this short shifter is pretty darn nice. What is it, 6-speed? DSC off, which is here, but it's not doing anything. Traction control is off and tire pressure light is on. Curious what all of these things mean. And I am so new to the rotary world. I almost feel like this is a first car and I know nothing about it. I mean, there's, you know, clearly basics and whatnot, but this is definitely new. Windshield has a crack, so I'll need a new windshield for it. But aside from that, it sounds actually pretty healthy. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Let's take the jump box off and see if it'll stay running. Make sure we're in neutral. Also curious if these are HID headlights. Yes, sir, they are. All right, let's take it out. Just noticed, what is this? Honda? What the heck? that sound like it has an exhaust?
It does. I smell propane.
I do too.
Is it inject?
Check this out, guys. So and would you look at that? What the heck? That's not what I was gonna show you guys. I was gonna show you that after 2 miles the battery's charged up. Man. Alright, we'll take a listen. You guys hear that? Almost like a misfire or something. Watch, it'll happen again. You could even see this moving. So this was the one thing I was afraid of, having a mechanical issue on a rotary engine, just because I have no idea how to work on them. You know, the other thing that's kind of weird to me, inside here with the windows down, I guess from the outside, you kind of smell like a propane type of smell. So you guys who are familiar with rotary engines, what can it be? Because this is definitely very new to me and I have no idea what it is. My brother-in-law actually had one, so let's take a look. Heater control circuit low. 2 out of 3 repair. So here are the codes. 37, 4011, 37 pending, and 410. So technically 3 codes. Now let's do research. Unless something crazy happens on the way home, someone is calling me. Hear my phone. Unless something crazy happens on the way home, I think this will be it for today's video. It was very short because I didn't really go anywhere to pick up the car. But that's it. Super simple. 3 car purchases. One that will definitely need quite a bit of work. One potentially will require work. And the other one, hopefully very minor work. But that's how it goes with cars sometimes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And I will see you in another video.